I got the horses in the back, horse stock is attached. Head is matted black, got the bushes black.
All right. Today I'm going to come to you with something different, something other than just playing games. So, mask off, glasses off. You see me, full mask, no voice. I'm going to show you a tiny little bit of my technical skills. I'm going to play a little bit of music because quiet. I'll be quiet. A lot of people are skeptical about other operating systems other than the Windows machines, and you're getting tired of your Windows machines. I'm going to show you how you can take your computer and use other operating systems to your liking. I'm going to go through five operating systems. I'm going to go with the basic one just for naughty reasons. I don't take these operating systems and put them into my computer exactly. I tend to use Oracle, VM machine. And I'm going to pull up another Windows machine inside my Windows machine. And this is purposely for naughty reasons. You're doing things you may not want to be doing on your main computer, so to speak. And you don't want to catch a virus or anything like that, right? So, if you use a secondary Windows machine, well, if it ever has any trouble, you just delete the Windows machine inside of it. You just delete the virtual machine. Simple. It looks choppy as hell, honestly. It may look a lot better on the screen right now, but it's slow. It's pretty slow compared to probably what your normal computer is at running high speeds. You got all your stuff on here you would any other Windows machine right out the gate, besides that uTorrent. Like I said, it's for naughty purposes. Okay. The command prompt does fire up quite a bit, so on and so forth. No, I don't want to. I don't even know what I was looking up. Looking up the weather, and just you're playing on Google searches, so on and so forth. Even though it's hardlined, it's jumping off your already hardlined computer, so it runs pretty slow. But you pretty much know what this is all about. I'll go away. Slow. All right, shut down. You want to shut them down. You don't want to just exit the program altogether unless it's frozen or stuck or something went wrong. You kind of want to shut them down. Now we're going to try something else a little bit on the naughty side too. As you can see, I have a Windows machine. Now it looks a lot like a Mac, don't it? A lot like a Mac. The white cursor in there. This is what everybody wants to run around and spend God knows how much on machines that pretty much just do what they do at home without having to go spend all that money. They can have an Apple book, so on and so forth. There it goes. Okay, password. That's not it. It looks kind of like a tablet almost, right? Sorry, it's so small. I hit the wrong setting for it. Whenever I created it, didn't feel like recreating another. Again, these are going to run slow because we're on a virtual machine. And here's your Apple. You got your App Store and your iTunes. You have them all loaded to your machines like you can with a Windows machine. FaceTime, you can have your iMessages go off as long as you link your actual account, your photos, which can be on your phone, you can be on your cloud, and you can automatically download them here. You got your maps, which I don't know why you would use a maps on a desktop. Perhaps if it was a laptop, reminders, notes, calendar. Looks a lot like an iPhone, huh? You got your Finder here, and this is how you would find recents certain applications, desktop, what's on your desktop, documents and downloads. This is basically like your file explorer on Windows. Is got your three lights here: red, yellow, and green. Go, caution, and stop. That's how you would exit it. Finder is also located up here next to the Apple. Let's check out the basic web browser, Safari. And again, check out the Weather Channel. Look at its base versus the Windows base. If you ask me, everything looks a lot more tablety. Now, instead of scrolling back towards you on the mouse, you scroll away from you and it goes down the page. Reverse. But this is what everyone trips over when they go to get their Apple book and yada, this, that, and the other. They spend all that money for. And you shut down, well, you got your settings here, setting preference, but shut down. Oh, that's just notifications basically. You click the Apple lock screen or lock me out. I just named most of these accounts Jerry as a throwback to a friend of mine. I'm gonna shut down. And yeah, shut down. Right now, the next three are going to be Linux-based programs, which are pretty much based on off of Apple, from what I could tell. I mean, there's many different flavors. We're going to try with the most popular one named Ubuntu. That's a weird name. And it's also, I also set this one up incorrect. The screen's big, but the Ubuntu's this tiny. I should have clicked fit to scale and then enlarged, like I did with the Windows. Anyways, so here comes Ubuntu. Maybe kind of hard to see. Takes a minute. And here's our main screen. Kind of looks like another tablet. All our icons are on the left hand side now. We got preferred applications, your trash bin. Mozilla, this is your Thunderbird mail, also known as your email. Files are right here, right? Desktop documents, downloads, and it says here contains nothing, because I haven't put anything on here. You can also go to the actual folder directly through here. All right, we got Office Writer, which is Notepad basically. The Rhythm Box, checking out the Rhythm Box, which is iTunes. Got you Ubuntu software, which you can download preferred type of apps. There's your catalog. It looks like, you know, your regular, like Android tablet type phone, so to speak. Scrolling on the mouse is the same as a Windows. Got your GIMP image, stuff like that. You can play Minecraft installer. You download Minecraft and play for free. This is like a lot like, you know, if you have this on a desktop, Android TV, so to speak. That should help if you need help with anything. Direct to your Amazon software updater if you need to update. Looks like I need an update. Show all of our applications. Says that our network is down for some reason. Oh well, I don't need to get online for anything, but all these four tabs right here pull up the same menu. And we're going to power off and move on to the next one. This is an underrated dog here, like the underdog of Pop OS. And again, I set it up wrong. But its text is a lot larger. Every time you open up Pop OS, you have to encrypt your data. You have to encrypt the hard drive. So every time. Linux preferably wants you to encrypt the drive regardless, like putting a system key on it on a Windows machine. Right, and I gotta put my same password in, or my actual account password in. So it requires two passwords. Pop OS makes you encrypt the hard drive. Because this was not set up properly, it looks funny. And I don't know how to get it out of the window screen that it is in. But I can't get to the top. Can't get to the top. You got your activities here. You're pulling up. Firefox seems to be Linux's favorite web browser, if you ask me. Your files are right here. And you can go straight into it. It looks pretty much almost identical to Ubuntu. Except no red lights at the top, or 3 circles, I should say. Show all applications. We got Office. This looks a lot like a phone, if you ask me. This might be something good for like if you're building your own personal tablet. Perhaps you can contacts in there, which literally looks like a phone would have that. I quit. You always gotta click these activities right there. You got the pop shop, which the internet's working fine here. We can download all kinds of other applications here, games, graphics, universal. It doesn't allow me to scroll to the right. I don't know why it's set up like this, period. But same situation. All these icons right here pull up the same menu. You can change, put it on the nightly build. It can tell you the time. It's got to be a proper iPhone app, so to speak. And then it goes to sleep. A lot of people seem to like this application. I don't know what for, really. It's not. I wouldn't say it's a desktop application. Now here comes the Sleeping Giant. This one's just released. Just came across this one, and I think it's pretty sick. I think it's pretty cool. It's called Zorn, and I set this one up properly. Thank God. This is Zorn, Z-O-R-N. And thanks for spelling it out for me, buddy. Cool. This one's actually set up properly. Anyways, so big screen. It doesn't look like this whenever you put it on your actual computer. This is basically, Zorn is the answer to people who want to play on Linux, but like the attributes that they get from Windows 7 or Windows 10 machines, so to speak. It's a lot like Windows 7. You got your pop-up menu here, which is just like the start menu in Windows. Now you got your accessories, your games, your account over here, software, so on and so forth. Activities overview, which is basically like the task manager. You can use this to, like if a program won't go away, you can use the activities overviewer to kill it. System tools, sound, office, internet. Let's check out games. We got Mahjong, I can't say that. Quadrilateral Pixel, okay, Pascal. Okay, Sudoku. Mines. See what that's about. Okay, so it's Tetris. It's Tetris. Quadrilaterals. Okay. Not a name I would have given my knockoff Tetris. But this is fairly new to the scene. It just come out. To the date of this recording, maybe a month ago. Look, I just got a line. Awesome. Again, Mozilla, the recommended Linux web browser. Zorn is pretty big in space. I think it takes up about 16 gigabytes of space, as a matter of fact. And like I said, it doesn't look like that, like this on your actual machine. It's just how you get a finger. Everything, your cursor is blacked out compared to being on Windows where it's white. It definitely stand out, and you get a whole-handed finger whenever you're on top of something. Same menu. You got your X's, your close. It looks exactly like Windows would look. If Windows didn't look like itself, perhaps. And your files pull up, and tell me that doesn't look like File Explorer to you. Like the white and the blue and everything's on the left like it should be, instead of it being pointed out, but it still incorporates Linux style. So I see how you can see containing folder. Well, no, you can't, because my fucking picture's in the damn way. But anyways, right here it says how many items are in. You can go straight to them. Straight to them. Anyways, if I did do a tutorial on how to run VirtualBox, like I said, these are just softwares I think some people are kind of scared about using because they're unaware of how they're going to like the new operating system when they're so used to Windows, and they feel like if they were to try and learn something else that something could go wrong. And there's a kid running past my head back there. Isn't that cool? Yeah, you don't need to be afraid of these things, but you don't. If you have a lot on your computer already, a lot of these files are not going to be compatible. Windows files are not more than likely going to be compatible on any other operating system. They're all done with different extensions on the end of their files compared to one another. But if you want to come on out there and start a fresh new computer on a different operating system than you normally would, I would say check out Zorn OS. I mean, of course, Linux has many different flavors of operating systems. RetroPie runs off of Rasputin, as a matter of fact, and Rasputin is its own archaic operating system itself. And, a lot of people tend to like that one out. Although I didn't have a copy of it here, I have dabbled with it on the Raspberry Pi quite a few times to test on out the capabilities of my Raspberry Pis. Anyways, I'd like for everyone to have a good night, have a good Monday. God bless. See you in the next one.